Hello friends, today we are going to convert PDF to Word with top accuracy. So this will be a step-by-step tutorial and I will explain this complete method with a live example. So there are many important steps. First of all, we have to obtain the basic information from the PDF such as page size, font types which are used in the PDF. Then we have to download these fonts and install in your system, and then we have to copy PDF paragraph to the notepad. So in this we use the notepad, and then that paragraph or those converted lines will be used in the Word file, and after that we will do the necessary formatting. So proposed output will be PDF to Word conversion with top accuracy without any recommended softwares. So we are generally using Notepad and Word. So let's see our proposed output basically. So this is the PDF file which you are going to prepare to Word now. So this is a 3-page document. As you see, there are different types of fonts which are there in this given final draft or given master file. So some headings are there, and after that few paragraphs are given on second and third page, and similarly on first page there is single paragraph with heading. So first of all we have to go to the file and then properties, and here we will see the in the description we will see the page size of this PDF. So this is 5.50 into 850 inch. So this is the information which you got from the PDF, that this is the size of the page which is being used in the PDF. Then we go to the fonts, and in the fonts we will get to know about all the fonts which are being used in the PDF. So as we see here, Bro Markers Demo, Calibri, Georgia, Monotype Cursiva, and Arial, Times New Roman, etc. These fonts are being used in the PDF. So as we see, these are the basically 6 types of fonts which are there in our PDF, and if we see that carefully, that these 5 fonts are already available in the Microsoft Word. So Calibri, Georgia, Monotype Cursiva, Arial, and Times New Roman. So these 5 fonts are already available in the any Microsoft Word, but this first one, Bro Markers Demo, this is basically a specified font which we have to download initially, and so that it can be available in the Word, or it can be embedded in the Word. So we have to download this one font, Bro Markers Demo. So for downloading and installing, what we will do, we will apply a simple procedure. That is, we have to download this font from the Google, and after that we have to install on our system. So we will write this Bro Markers Demo font. We will open Google, and in the Google we will paste this font and write download. So with this first search we will get this 1001 font site, and here this Bro Markers Demo font is given. So as you see on the slide on the screen, so here there is download link, and from that we will save it in our downloads. So in this way we have downloaded this font. So this is downloaded in zip format. So we will unwrap it, and we will just right click it and extract to the Bro Markers Demo folder. So in this way, these are the folders, these are the basically fonts which are downloaded. So now we will go to the control panel, then we will go to the fonts. So this is very simple procedure. Just control panel, click the control panel from start and then go to the fonts. So as you see here on the screen, different fonts are there. So we have to just copy that font and paste here. So we will go to our downloaded space where that font is downloaded, that is downloads Pro Markers Demo Regular. We will copy this font and we will paste it in here in control panel fonts. So since I have already downloaded it, but again it is saying that it is already installed. So again we are replacing that font with this newly downloaded font. So we will open Microsoft Word and then we will check that whether this font is installed in Microsoft Word font toolbar or not. So as you see, we will examine from here, from the top tab. There are different types of fonts and we will check this Pro Markers Demo font. As you see here, Pro Markers Demo. So this font is appearing here. Again, see once again in the fonts, this downloaded and installed font should appear. So as we see here, Pro Markers Demo is there. There are different types of fonts and this downloaded and installed font is also appearing there. Similarly, we can check other fonts also. Those fonts are already there in our Microsoft Word. So this font is already there. Now next step is we have to click we have to examine the PDF which we wish to convert to Word. So as you see here, there are basically 3 pages. This is a 3-page document, and in the first page that is acknowledgement plus 1 image and then 1 paragraph is there. So we will go to the file and edit and go to the take snapshot, and we will save these images which are there in the PDF. So we will take the snapshot or copy it and then we go to the start and then image properties and we will make it 50-50 and then we will paste it. So here in the downloads we will save this image as image 1. Similarly, we will go for other images which are there in our PDF. So this is the first image which is on first page. Then we go to the next page. There is another image. Then that can be same image or different image. So we will save this image with different names. Again, we will take its snapshot and then paste it in the Microsoft Paint, and we will rename this as image 2. So in this way, 2 images of the PDF are saved separately. So now we will copy this whole font, whole paragraph, but before that we have to resize the page in the Microsoft Word. So as we see in the PDF, the size was 550 into 850. So we will open the Microsoft Word and then we will go to the page layout and then margins and custom margins. We will click it, and in the paper we will resize the page width and height. So it should be 5.5 into 8.5. So this is a relatively very simple step. So in this way we can select as whole document and then page is selected, page size is selected. Again we go to the margins and custom margins, then we will select the margins. So approximately we will take 0.5 inches by default, and if there is some need later on we can modify this margins also. So again our PDF template is ready, our Word template is ready for the conversion. Again, now we will copy all the PDF fonts by Control C and by selecting all, Control A then Control C, and just paste in the notepad, and again select all and copy it and paste in the Word. So as you see here, the font is not aligned basically. So step by step we have to align this font. Just click on the end of the line, and as you see here, we will select all and then justify it. But as you see, the paragraph is not totally justified. So step by step we will remove the gap. We will click at the end of the line and then enter it by giving the space. So give space and then enter delete. Space, enter delete. So in this way, the line which is beneath the previous line, that will come at above line, right? In this way the paragraph is aligned, and by giving just go to the end, then give space and then click the delete button. So in this way we will align all the paragraphs which are there in our in this Word file. So then visually we will check that how these paragraphs are placed, how the fonts are placed, and how different items are placed in the PDF. So by that we will just manually do some formatting, and we will check that in the first paragraph there is an encouragement word at the last, and after that stars are there. Then next chapter starts from the first page, next phase page. So this visual inspection we will do, and we will do the little bit of formatting time to time. Again we will align the justify all the paragraphs of the second and third page as we did in the first page. So again click at the enter from the mouse and then give space and then click the delete. So in this way the next line is shifted to first line, and in this way we will do one by one all the lines, and all the extra space are basically removed by using this one by one step. So this is relatively a little bit of a lengthy procedure, but with this simple method, without using any other professional software such as Adobe or anything else, which are basically licensed softwares, we can use just this simple method to convert any PDF to Word. So as you see here, so we have just briefly formatted all the lines which are looking justified. Now we have to format it according to the desired font which are there in the PDF. So as we see here, first of all we have to insert after acknowledgement image 1. So this image is placed here. Similarly we will place after introduction, insert, then picture, and then click image 2. So in this way second image is also inserted. So now after insertion of the images, now we will go for the formatting of the fonts. So as we see, visually see, this first font is basically, it is special looking special type of font. So we will select as Brom Markers Demo font of this first one. So visually we will check side by side our PDF, and then we will align our Word font, right? So we make it its size as 14, and similarly we can select all, then we can resize everything as 12, and we can select heading as size 14, right? Now we will check our PDF that this first page document is okay. Just inspection, by inspecting we check that in the PDF the first page is second page is starting from the chapter 1, and again that is using the same Brahmakar's demo font. So now after changing this heading, now we will examine the basically paragraphs. So as we see in our PDF, there is a single paragraph from starting to end, which is ending at encouragement and starting from I give thanks. So it is again our word file is starting from same word and ending at same word, but there is separate paragraph. So we have again removed the gap. Then okay, we will shift this chapter 1 to the next page. So now this second page is starting with the word every. So during this copy paste, this E is removed technically. So again we will write it here, capital E, every day. So this is our first paragraph, and which is starting from every day and which is ending at emotionally. So we will check it if this one with our main PDF. Again it is starting from every day and it is ending at emotionally. Again next paragraph is starting from then they and it is ending at abused. So again this is same in our word file. Similarly, one by one we will check all the paragraphs. Simple method is that just compare first few words and the last words, so that you can get the starting and ending of the paragraphs, and you can correct the alignment as well as you can correct the font which are there in the paragraph. So as you see, there is a gap in the starts after a paragraph, so we can enter it so that this gap can be increased. Similarly, on the first page, this gap can be increased because in our master file there is a gap after the paragraph. So again in the word file we will enter it and this gap is maintained. Okay, so this little bit of formatting we have already done. Now we will closely look the different other alignments. As you see here, this first paragraph font is looking as monotype cursive. So as you see here, we will select this complete page and then we will go to the monotype cursive. So in this way, first page fonts are approximately looking as per our master PDF file. But as we see, first line is starting at some indent space. So this indent space is maintained by just clicking at the start. So we can resize the font size as per our visual inspection, and again we will just click at the start and then enter the tab button. So there will be gap, and again by just dragging it backwards we can reduce the gap, which is automatically given by the tab button. So in this way our first line is approximately same as per our master file. So in this way our first page of the Word file is appearing as just the copy of the master PDF file. So again, visual inspection we will do time to time, and if there is some correction to be needed, then we can do the desired correction. That is, we can increase particular font or we can reduce the size of the particular font. Okay, next. So this first page is ready. So then we will go to the second page, and again this chapter 1 introduction we will resize it at 14, and same Brahmakar's demo font is used in the heading, and after that we will we will point the cursor at the first word and then click tab and space will be there. Similarly we can adjust the first word, and similarly we can go for the other paragraphs. Now all the paragraphs are aligned. Now as you see in the master file, the first word is E is starting with the bigger word, right? But before that we have to adjust the font of the so select all, then click the Georgia font. So with visual inspection we can check that this font of the second or third page or paragraphs are of Georgia type of font. So again fonts are changed. Then we will check that first word of the second page is, that is everyday. In everyday word E is of different size. So what we will do, as you see here, we can check the different types of fonts. So Georgia font is there, which was used in our PDF. Now we will go to the second page and we will examine other corrections which are needed. So we will check in the PDF that the E is stretched to 3 lines. First letter of the first word is stretched to 3 lines. So again we will point the cursor there and click insert and then drop cap and then dropped. So in this way this first letter is dropped to 3 lines. So which is basically just aligned as per our PDF font. So in this way we closely examine that our both second and third pages are appearing just like second and third pages of our main PDF file. So we will save this as PDF. So we will save this Word file as PDF and then examine the output. So as we see here, this is our formatted file from the Word. So it is just looking like our master file, and this is our master file as we see here, and this is our file which is converted from the Word. So both files are appearing same. So this is a relatively very simple step by converting a PDF file to a Word file and by correcting all the fonts as per their requirements. So this was all about this tutorial. Thank you all. Thanks for listening. I hope this brief tutorial was useful to you. And if you want further such type of tutorials, then you can write in the comment box so that I can prepare tutorials accordingly. So if you like this video, then like, comment and share, and also subscribe the channel. Thanks for watching.